So
anyways,
show
I
me
want to
where I'm
know.
in the indictment at.
Hey, man, I don't care about that because that's what he said. This is what I'm saying though. You
Yeah,
saying that you gave him a heads up, right? You know what I mean? After doing these 2-3 years or whatever. So I mean,
you don't know
didn't
how
you
long
think
we've
you
been
were
beefing. You wasn't even around. It's longer than that. We've been beefing about
That's
5
what I
years, nigga.
told him. That's what
You
I told
don't
him.
know. You don't even know. Look, you a new nigga trying to figure shit out. I don't even talk to you. Ask Chuck. Ask Chuck, and Chuck can determine if he want to ask me that. You don't ask me shit. You don't qualify to ask me nothing. You're a new booty. You're nobody. You little bitch ass nigga. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
They should have snatched your goofy ass up with him. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. Here, listen.
Snatch me
I
up
ain't one of
with
your
him.
minions,
Get
nigga.
him out of here, Chuck. Any nigga talking about snatch a nigga up, send a nigga to jail, he sound like Big U. He
Got
said the
nerve.
fans need to pick up Wack in 600.
Years. Hey, money, hey, money, hey, money,
He
hey,
don't even
money.
know, yo, Chuck, he don't even realize he's
Whack,
like
hey, Wack, hey,
elementary with
Wack.
the shit we done already been doing.
Listen,
And
though,
he's run
bro.
a charity and music label. But the feds say he's also a longtime leader of the Rollin' 60s Crips street gang. And now he's in custody for racketeering crimes that include the murder of rapper Rayshawn Williams. Court papers say Williams, seen here on Instagram, was an artist for Big U's label Unique Music. And in 2021, prosecutors say Williams wrote a song, quote, dissing Big U. Documents say Big U then kidnapped and murdered Williams in Las Vegas in retaliation for perceived disrespect. But before Williams was a rapper, he was a wide receiver for Crenshaw High School. The day after he was killed, the football program announced his death in this post on Instagram, saying in part, quote, he was a special guy to all of us. And not only did he play for Crenshaw, the wide receiver was teammates with Big U's son, Deion Henley. This LA Times video shows Henley throwing a pass to Williams. Deion Henley is now a linebacker for the LA Chargers. In 2023, the Times wrote a story about him with the headline, Conceived in Prison, Deion Henley was born into the dangerous world of his dad, who put him on a path to the NFL. Deion's quoted in the article saying, it's one heck of an origin story, adding, you know how they talk about anti-heroes, the people who are the bad guys but they really aren't? That's my dad. But now his dad, Big U, is back in custody, and the feds say he's connected to a number of crimes, including the murder of his son's high school teammate, Rayshawn Williams.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode to the Contraband Podcast Show. It is your host, Contraband Bird.
And it is your host, Contraband Tug.
And we are the dopest podcast on the planet Earth.
Yes, indeed.
It's been going up. Baby, it's been going up. My brother, it's been going up. King, you feel me?
It's been a lot going on. You know. Yes, indeed, it's been a lot going on.
We've been calling this shit though, man. You know, since we've been riding on this this thing that they call social media, where they call that public figures. You know what I'm saying? Doing our thing. But we've been seeing this a lot of crazy shit that a person not used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of this shit seemed like it got a lot of folks caught up, man. And what's your take on that shit right there, man?
Man, you know, damn, you know, it's a crazy thing out here, man. You know, you can watch yourself in the streets. You know, you be like, man, I'm gonna watch myself. I know what I'm doing. And there's so many snitches and shit going on in this world nowadays. You feel me? I don't know what's going on in that case. I ain't calling nobody no snitching. This little new Rico shit that's going on with the Big U's and all these people.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in that.
Yeah.
But show has been a lot of talking with the folks that's beefing with them. You know, like the Wack 100s and all these type of people.
Right.
You feel me? So I don't know, man.
All right. I'm glad you said that, right, my brother? Now I'm about to get right into it. I don't know who we was arguing with, but he was like somebody that I guess didn't really have a name. And he telling the dude that I don't even got an answer to you and you nobody, you this and that type of shit. And he said, you don't even know how long I've been beefing with him longer than that. I've been beefing with him for 5 years. And I'm looking at the math, like the time that he was beefing with dude when he was like, it was something about my wife, no, his wife. This shit go way back. You know, we've been tapped in and all that. We just never cover shit like that to keep like brothers going back and forth. You know, we're not trying to keep like shit like stirred up, nothing like that. But if people don't know who the fuck we are, that's what we some really real ones, man. Like we really just represent like real black men that's out here. But we knew these motherfuckers was doing it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that shit crazy.
5 years?
Man. Yeah,
5 years?
They been beefing with him, and they said they had the indictment 5 years on. They've been working on the indictment for 5 years.
2021, I believe. We'll get to the paper.
You know, I ain't trying to put nobody out there like that here, but you know, it just seemed kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
how to, you know.
Absolutely.
But you got some man. Let's keep it real, man. They got a few snitches up there, man. That'll drop a name out the boy on the real, like, especially when they find out what you got going on. Now, you know, I don't know what they had going on, but what I see, Big U, they talking about some type of murder, taking money from the grid program. I don't know, man. There's a lot going on, and they all got their
extortion. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Right.
With him, his charges is heavy, bro. Like his charges is heavy, and then I believe it's speculation, the rumor saying that they're trying to look into the Nipsey stuff with it. They're looking at all this shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? We got to remember that he did an interview, not an interview, but a documentary with all the folks. Haitian Jack. He was kind of loose on there, but it's just like you can be playing and then you can be serious, but people don't know what's what. You can be on here playing and having your ass somewhere locked up for a second until people find out that you're playing. But this shit is crazy, man. The information that people putting out here, for him to be his friend, used to be his friend and his wife and all that, the stuff that he's saying on the internet is not okay. Like publicly, because it's not just like it's not saying like far as the police or nothing, bro. It's just far as like people, families are involved, people know people, embarrassing people. The stuff that he said about somebody's mother, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't come out and be on the internet talking like that about nobody's mother, bro. Because I respect all women until further notice. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I'm on like every woman's a woman. How they respected by me. I've never seen my cousin get out of pocket until further notice. But that dude right there, bro, he ain't got no respect for no woman. He act like he's married, bro. This Cash Jones shit, all this shit that he's doing is fake. Like he's in that Zeus channel where all this. That's how he got into it with the plumber dude. Like how you get into it with him? All these things are plays.
Right. Oh yeah. So everything is for sure a play. You know, they got his name floating around.
Getting people locked up.
Some real snitching and shit with this new indictment that the Big U and all the folks got. You know, I don't know, man. He do a lot of talking and a lot of different shit.
Okay. Remember we dug it up. I'm talking about the no jumper situation, the Grand Masons, and goes back. Remember Tupac had a problem with Clinton correctional facilities, right? All that Clinton shit where he was locked up, all that whole era, right? His dad was talking about the no jumper cat. His dad was friends with Bill Clinton, all that type of stuff. So he was raised around that kind of environment. And look at all the shit that's going on. Like he get on here and joke, yeah, shout out to him. We gonna be documenting this live from bro, motherfuckers is locked up, and you think this? I don't know, man. That's very entertaining to him or what? But I don't have this shit that's playing out publicly. If a lot of this shit is true, this shit is insane, bro. Big U supposed to be. If he's not. I don't think he's supposed to be involved in none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That. Fix this
Like all the stuff, like yeah, but if he's like involved in them activities, man, that's insane. Like you having too much money and too much motion to be getting caught up in all these different kind of politics and shit. You know, he got to get it together.
Yeah.
And if it ain't true for free the people that you know ain't got their hands dirty and caught up in some bullshit, man, because some people can be in some shit and you not knowing and you caught up. So
right.
hope they get it together over there. The No Jumper, I felt they just instigated a lot of shit, man. He had a problem with with Big U, and he went over there and dealt with everything that had something to do with a neighborhood, somebody, the 600 cat. It go on and on with Wack.
Right. Yeah, he got a lot going on, and he be in a lot of people's business. That's why his name floating around like he been told on some folks and dropped his name or two. You feel what I'm saying, to some peoples. I don't know how it should be going on,
right?
Man, you know, I ain't gonna put that on.
It's just crazy to me.
He sure do a lot of talking for people who can't put that on his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it on him, but I'm gonna say it like this. Not gonna publicly say this. It's dry snitching on the internet.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck how you dice it, how you cut it. That's how I'm saying it. That shit ain't cool, man. Like the people, he get people to even go back and forth. The Munchie B shit, he do it. Munchie, he called everybody a rat, bruh, without hardcore evidence. How can he do it?
Right.
And you know I'm gonna call him a shit. He's a social media rat. Clubhouse. I thought I'm like Clubhouse. Like get that Mickey Mouse Clubhouse with rats. Got it. We don't know. Don't nobody know who those people are. Think about it. That's just no one has ever showed their face on there. Who the fuck does anybody know who they talking to? I ain't hear nobody coming like, oh, they're my folks. You might hear a few people coming in, but how we know that's not police and shit talking and getting shit started. We got the media team in here. Who the fuck is them? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
To have certain information to go get, I just don't. I don't know. I just something with that dude, man. They too cold. He don't fuck around and get caught up though, because he's doing. It's either he's with he's on the other side of it and playing dirty pool, bro. Because I look at it like it's entrapment on his side. You're entrapping people for shit, get them locked up.
Right.
But he's getting away with half of the shit that people get locked up for. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm not saying that people should go snatch him up, but I just don't understand, like, how is all this shit going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit. This what with like Biden pardoned all of his family and shit. Why they didn't pardon fucking Larry Hoover? I don't get it.
You got, if the feds is involved in anything, they fuck with this social media. They got a lot going on. And with Wack, he ain't doing nothing. You feel me? I don't, a lot of these people, they look with, they come with all this stuff, these charges to get what they needed to do with the 6-0s and different shit like that, right? And if they even, he ain't doing nothing but really sitting on his behind, talking that talk. You feel me? I don't think he really indulging in nothing. I don't even think the man smoked weed. You feel what I'm saying?
No, he don't. He say he don't. I believe
Right.
him.
So I
Um,
don't believe he's off into nothing too much. Really, what's going on in the world? You feel me? Not saying that because you have to be smoking weed to be off into some some gangster,
right.
some real type of things out here. But no. Feel me? I guess he playing it good, But shit, a lot of times it's money, man. Make a nigga do some shit.
I'm about let me tell you something. Let me see what you think about this real quick, man. Let me see if it can pop up. Can you see that right there? Did it share? Did it pop up?
Yeah, I see something up there. Yeah.
All right. This would be all the people. I'm gonna just play it real fast.
Welcome to another episode of the Adam and Wack Show. As you can see, we have assembled a star-studded panel, including two of my favorite hip-hop Caucasians, DJ Vlad and Trap Lord Ross, as well as the biggest Pyru himself, Wack 100, obviously, and behind us we got Remo. Academics is on the way, should be here in like 15-20. I don't know where this conversation is going to go, but I guess at least to start, I want to just acknowledge to Wack that something happened right before this whole Fed case, which was Brick Baby and Loose Cannon appearing on the No Jumper show together, which in and of itself.
We give them all that. They can go watch it they fucking self. We'll continue to follow all this shit that's going on. But what you think about that shit, man? That lineup. There you go.
Man, I ain't. Yeah, damn, that look like a.
I thought I had something for you.
No,
I had something for
I
you.
seen that. I seen that.
I know you
I
have.
seen that. And when my first thought when I came
I
in,
know.
academics and came in, and I see it's supposed to be big top blood sitting there with all them people. You know what I mean? And guarantee you touch and one of them, they're telling on you. You do anything to them, they're telling on you. And obviously, Wack, you sitting there conversating with them. You're doing your thing with them, big dog. You're going to be ratting right along with them. Somebody touch you, you do anything, they scratch your car, you're calling the cops. Just like them, big dog. You feel me? And you're putting in a report. Because everybody that was just there, I looked at that as for show, coffee, and donuts, man. You understand me?
Man, we keep tapping in with this shit, man. We having fun with this shit.
Beverly Hills cops, man.
Damn, you a cold brother, man. I don't know, man.
I see that. They got a lot of information going on in that thing. They got a lot of information that's going on in that. They got, they talking about tap phone conversations and different stuff like that on there. You know what I mean? So, right, and then
off the record. We gotta rehearse. That's a powerful circle. Hold up, man.
Man, listen here. It's powerful when they get the $911 on your motherfucking ass. You goddamn right.
Oh shit. Hey, folks, we gonna keep dialing into this. I ain't fucking with you guys. And I call them, this is my cousin, man. We've been saying this shit for years. But this is my real life, my blood relative cousin, for real. We don't want to we gonna keep following this shit. We don't want to keep digging into this shit too much, man, because we want to keep kind of feeding out a little bit and shit. This our ground right here, so we feed, we hustling y'all to keep coming back. So this is what we do. So we gonna keep gathering it. We have a lot of information, a lot of shit, and just y'all can follow me on Instagram. I can think it's Bird Carey or whatever. You'll see the little cartoon character, and this right here, contraband too. That's how he got it. You follow him on
Right.
the
It's
Instagram.
all that one, no underscores and none of that. Just straight contraband tub with, you know, TUGG. You know.
Yeah, I'm at the screenshot my shit. I don't even. I be fucking up shit for real when it comes to that kind of shit. This shit right here, this entertainment shit, they can't fuck with us though, cause I got this for sure. He think he the biggest trouble. I got him. He ain't married either. But we'll get back to all that shit. That nigga be acting like he married. That wedding ring on his finger is fake. It's everything about this dude. Everything about him is a movie, bro. He ain't married though. But we'll get into that shit later. I got that nigga Cash Jones. Y'all go look it up, man. If we need public records, if the nigga was married, and he can only be married in two places, why would he go somewhere else? And before we get Las Vegas or Los Angeles, in California, period. Look it up. His name is Cash Jones. He has no marriage certificate, so he don't got no wife. So that's the first lie there. And the second lie, people have been talking about it. Even Much B said that he got knocked out by J-Rock. This man right here because he's friends with somebody that was out there and he knows someone that was out there. You know what I'm saying? And J-Rock, the security guard. You know what I mean? We know people that are in the business. So, even though we can't get our information a little bit, you know? We're in the entertainment business, so we do get the right kind of information. So don't get it fucked up because we don't really just brag and boast about people that we know, but we do get some lucrative information out on these folks. You hear me? Anything else you want to add, cousin man? Because we own it.
No, that's about it for me, man. I ain't got nothing to add on him, you know, or the situation.
Shit, you know. Yeah, it's cold. We doubling back. We doubling back soon. Probably like 2 or 3 days. Man, we gonna prepare. Come back to this shit. But thank you for tuning in. Be sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification button because the shirt dope, man. I like the shirt flies a motherfucker. See, we some real, you know. We know haters around here, man. Real Mac attack type shit. But y'all hit that like and subscribe button, and we out of here. Peace.